October 2019, I finished my first book, and today is July 2020. And till now, I finished 12 self-help books and 1 biography. How? This is the story of that how. बचपन से ही हमारे पेरेंट्स हमको बोलते आए दैट प्लीज़ रीड. थोड़े और बड़े हो गए तो प्रोफेसर्स बोलने लग गए दैट प्लीज़ रीड. और थोड़े और बड़े हो गए तब ये इन्फ्लुएंसर्स बोलने लग गए दैट प्लीज़ रीड. इतने सारे लोग बोल रहे दैट प्लीज़ रीड. आई थॉट दे आर जस्ट ब्लफिंग. एक शांत रूम में बैठ के कुछ आज के लिए एक बुक पढ़ो. आई मीन वहाँ से अच्छा मैं बाहर जाके मेरे फ्रेंड्स को मिलके थोड़ा सा मस्ती करके फिर उसके बाद इंटरेक्ट करके उनसे कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन ले लूँ. That's how you get knowledge. By saying that, I was lying to myself, and I was sneaking out from the truth. The truth is, reading is boring. To understand this video, हमें थोड़ा पीछे जाना पड़ेगा. When I was a kid, I was really average in my studies. Exam के टाइम मुझे compulsory रट्टा मारना पड़ता था. Why? Because of this. This is how now we see the book. When I was a kid, the book used to look like this. This was the reason I used to suck at studies और मुझे थोड़ा याद रखने में प्रॉब्लम होता था. But what happened that made me love reading? ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर is this. While I was growing up, I used to love mythology, magic, wars, curses, boons, and from that I used to learn new things and values. One particular story inspired me to seek knowledge and information. Maybe you are familiar with this character. Being a mortal king, इनके पास इतना knowledge था that even gods were envious of him. So this proves if you have knowledge, then you can turn things around. And इस story ने मुझे motivate किया, but it wasn't enough. But one day, I read a quote of Albert Einstein, and I was like, wait, imagination. Yes, this guy actually makes sense. Remember when I said that I used to get distracted? It wasn't distraction. It was interference of imagination. Scientifically speaking, distraction happens in the medial prefrontal cortex, which is also called default network. Distraction literally means shifting of focus to one place to another. मेरा प्रॉब्लम वो नहीं था. I used to be focused. I used to sit at one place for hours. मेरा प्रॉब्लम ये था कि मुझे पता ही नहीं था मैं क्या पढ़ रहा हूँ. Instead of that, I used to see this moving figures in front of my eyes. थोड़ा सा रिसर्च करने के बाद I found this. Dartmouth researchers concludes a new study in lines in widespread neural network, the brain's mental workspace that consciously manipulates images, symbols, and ideas and theories and gives a human laser-like focus. Let me simplify. जब distraction होता है तो सिर्फ यहाँ एक्टिविटी होती है, but जब imagination होता है तो पूरे brain में एक्टिविटी होती है. So this explains me seeing those moving figures. और यहाँ पे मैं श्योर हो गया that it wasn't a distraction, it was interference of imagination. After all, this guy was right, and I use this interference of imagination as an advantage in my reading. So आप लोग पूछेंगे कैसे? I'll tell you. Howard Berg.
World's fastest reader according to the Guinness Book of World Records 1990.
Literally the world's fastest reader, Howard Berg, is wrapping up that.
You ever see gang kids hang out in the library?
Never will. Probably very safe there.
It's like a church and vampires. They just don't go there. So to stay alive, I went to the library.
And he also said that comprehension is more important than speed. Important ये नहीं है कि आप कितना speed से पढ़ रहे हो. Important ये है कि आपको वो समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं. So I used Howard's Berg method. Human eyes have a huge correlation with the motion. So by Howard's method, use your finger, keep it on the text you are reading, and move along with your pace. One word, one sentence at a time. Also, Howard said कि अगर जो आप पढ़ रहे हो उसको better समझना है, you have to use your imagination. Whatever you are reading, you have to feel it. You have to sense it. For example, imagine reading this sentence, a man riding a horse. To apply this method, first you have to imagine a man with a horse. Then you have to imagine the man riding that horse. Add a sound to it. If your imagination is good, then you can add a little feel to it. And boom, this is how you make a motion picture in your head. And you know this already कि जो humans देखते हैं, feel करते हैं, वो आसानी से नहीं भूलते. In a comparison of just a normal text and a paragraph. सो दैट टेक्स्ट जो आपने इमेजिन किया है वो एक मेमोरी बन जाता है. सो मेरा सबसे बड़ा डिस्ट्रैक्शन इमेजिनेशन वो मेरा सबसे बड़ा स्ट्रेंथ बन गया. जितना ये मेथड प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना ये बेटर होते जाएगा. सो अभी तक जितने मैंने बुक्स पढ़े हैं आई स्टिल रिमेंबर देम because I don't take these books as information on theories. I take these books as conversation and stories.